right, friends, I think we can go ahead and start this game off here. If you're just now joining us here, the answer sheet for tonight is in the chat on Twitch. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, then that is down in the description for the video here. Let's go ahead and kick off this first game of 2025. Good to see y'all. Thanks for joining me here. Also, real quick, right off the top before we do anything as well, make sure you let me know. Leave me a chat, drop me a comment on what our next theme game should be. If I'm going to write a theme game for the digital version of For the Win Trivia, I want to know what you think it should be. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your suggestions. So go ahead and let me know what you think that should be. Also, y'all, we are looking to get that Twitch affiliate status so we can get those custom emotes and get access to some other features that I would like to use for these streams here. So if you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you hit the follow button. And of course, over on YouTube, hit subscribe if you haven't done so as well, because we are just trying to build on this thing and make this thing more slick and interactive and enjoyable as we go. Either way, y'all, let's go ahead and kick off this game here. And of course, in order to do that, going to need to hit play. We're going to start things off with a history round tonight. Let me know if y'all have any issues with the answer sheet, but I think it should be good. I think we got it down here so far. Also, we're trying a format of 3 choices in the multiple choice. Let me know how that works. Number 1 in the history round, what type of ships were Vikings known for having used for trade, exploration, and warfare? Yeah, also let me know if you prefer the 3 choices or 4 choices in the multiple choice. Number 2, which ancient Greek is regarded as the father of history? Father of history. Number 3, in 49 BC, Julius Caesar crossed what river, instigating the Roman Civil War? Number 4, remember the Maine was the rally cry for what U.S.-involved war? Number 5, on what date was Pearl Harbor attacked by Imperial Japanese aircraft? We are heavy on the war tonight. I don't know why. I guess that's just, that's what history is just war. That's all it is. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but number 6, who was the King of England during the American Civil War? Number 7, what is the most famous work by French sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi? Number 8, who assassinated the outlaw Jesse James? If you were following For the Win Trivia on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you'd know the answer already. Number 9, during Japan's feudal period, what term was used to describe a samurai with no master? And number 10, Egyptian hieroglyphics, ancient Greek, and what other language are inscribed on the Rosetta Stone? I'm going to give you all the answers to this one at the end of the game. Give you the answers to all of them at the very end of the game once we get through all of our rounds here. For right now, go ahead and hit next on your answer sheet. Let's get to the next round, shall we? The game, I'm going to let y'all know, I promised you an audio round, but I forgot that this was a short week. I just didn't have time to put it together. Round 2 is TV. A round all about TV. Let's see. See what our television round has to hold for us. Number 1, what 1970s and 1980s sitcom featured a character whose full name was Christmas Snow? Number 2, what sitcom is based on the experiences of actor and comedian Chris Rock as a teenager? Number 3, which sport did Tony Danza's character Tony Michelli play professionally before the events of Who's the Boss? Number 4, in what decade did the last cigarette commercial air on American television? Just need the decade on this one, not the year. You know, I've been growing my hair out, and while I'm into it, it's like, it comes with a price. Number 5, who played Creed Bratton on The Office? Number 6, on Home Improvement, what was the name of the show hosted by Tim Taylor? Number 7, what do the letters HBO stand for? Number 8, what cartoon show developed by Steven Hillenburg was based on characters from an informative picture book titled The Intertidal Zone? Number 9, produced by Mark Wahlberg, what series starred Jeremy Piven, Kevin Connolly, Adrian Grenier, Jerry Ferrara, and Kevin Dillon? I feel like I gave you enough names there for you to just suss that one out. And number 10, Michelle Williams played which character on Dawson's Creek? We got any Dawson's Creek heads in the house? All right, y'all. Oh, by the way, the clip I pulled for last week's game on the round pro wrestler or adult film star, that one it blew up. Well, it blew up for me. I only have like 24 followers on TikTok, so for this. But anyway. Round 3 is new movie taglines. Given a tagline of a film with the word new in the title, name the movie. It is New Year's after all. We got to go with something. Number 1, if there's a good force out there, there is also an evil one. I think I should have said that as a question. I got that. You know, we'll get better as we go. Number 2, power this big can't be contained. I will say it's a good thing these are multiple choice for y'all out there. This could be anything. I mean, you know, we narrowed it down with new, but still. Number 3, they're a new breed of gangster, the new public enemy, the new family of crime. See, I'm recovering from this cold, so I feel very much like the in a world. Number 4, kiss last year goodbye. Number 5, not everyone who runs a city is elected. This is like the voice where you're like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Running Man. You know that movie takes place in 2017? Number 6, Here They Grow Again. The Running Man takes place in the far-off future year of 2017. Number 7, she's an executive on the move, but her career is taking her a little farther than she expected. And now this is the part where my voice just kind of wears out. Number 8, America was born in the streets. And it died in the sheets. Heyo! Number 9, Llama Llama Ding Dong. Y'all let me know where everybody's at too tonight. Number 10, Yikes, I Did It Again. That's it for movie taglines here. New movie taglines. Y'all hit next on the forum. We'll go over to the next game. Yeah, y'all let me know where everybody is playing from tonight. Are we playing from Baton Rouge? Are we folks that have moved away? I've really been digging seeing where everybody's been at playing from here with us every week. This has been a lot of fun. Also, y'all, real quick, we are going to be moving the game back to Wednesday next week. We'll keep that as our regular night for a while. Round 4 is food. It's just a round about food. Yeah, we're going to move it back to Wednesday, and then, I don't know, I'm looking at moving sometime in the next few months here, and then got some other things going on. So it may stay Wednesday, it may not, depending upon what in-person trivia nights we pick up. Number 1, prosciutto is derived from the meat of what animal? Either way, I'll let y'all know if the regular night does change. But the beauty of streaming, too, is that we can move the night if there's a holiday versus, in person, it was just canceled if there was a holiday. Number 2, what popular soft drink was created in Number 2, what popular soft drink was created in a Waco, Texas drugstore? Number 3, what's made with 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions on a sesame seed bun? Playing from BR, part of the old crew from Pluckers on Nicholson. Hold on. Don't tell me. Number 4, raclette is a mild cheese that comes from what European country? Number 5, which Buffalo, New York bar claims to have invented buffalo wings? Did y'all hear that gurgle that came up? I don't know what that was. Number 6, pepita is a name that refers to the seeds of what plant? I recognize this username, but I can't place it for the life of me. Number 7, what bread's name comes from the Italian word for slipper? This game's moving too fast for me to know. Number 8, what confection is made from sugar and almond meal? What confection is made from sugar and almond meal? Number 9, Hassenpfeffer is a stew made with the meat of what animal? And number 10, what is the only fruit whose seeds grow on the outside of its skin? I don't think that was too terribly difficult of a round. I'm just saying, everybody. Maybe a couple curveballs in there. Go ahead and hit next. We will continue on to our 5th and final round of the night. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let me slow it down for you here. I've been liking to do that for the final round for y'all. Let me take care of that now. I'll hit play. We'll let it go. Our image round tonight is New Year's Eve on screen. Given a still from a New Year's Eve scene, answer with the movie or the TV show that it is from. Just the movie or the TV show. Just the name, just the title of the movie or show. They could be one or the other. As with always, we will give you the first half, let you work on 1 through 5, and then we'll give you 6 through 10 after you've had a little bit of time to work on these. About 90 seconds each, I do believe. All right, let's full screen this. There we go. Those are numbered 1 through 5. Take your best guess here. If you're playing on YouTube, y'all, and the answer sheet does not work, it's because just too much time has passed and the sheet has been taken down. But that's okay because you can still play along if you want to. You don't need the answer sheet to play along, but it's nice to see where you rank among everybody else, though. I will say that much. I think we have 2 active right now. Of course, we got to get those numbers up, and we will. We will. Don't you worry. All right, there's your second half there. There is 6 through 10 on the screen now. Let me know what you think. Some of these are going to be a little more obvious than others, depending upon what generation you're from, that is, I guess. All right, I'm not quite sure how much time we have left, but I know we're getting close here. Of course, y'all might be all done by now. All right, go ahead and hit submit if you haven't already. There we go. Let's see, one of y'all already has a very respectable 42 points. We'll take a closer look at the response here when we're done. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the history round, get those answers for y'all here real quick. Vikings use longships for trade, exploration, and warfare. Number 2, the ancient Greek regarded as the father of history is Herodotus. Number 3, Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon. Number 4, remember the Maine was the rally cry for the Spanish-American War. Number 5, Pearl Harbor was attacked on December 7th, 1941. Number 6, the King of England during the American Civil War was George III. Number 7, Frederick August Bartholdi, is best known for having sculpted, designed, etc., the Statue of Liberty. Number 8, Jesse James was assassinated by Robert Ford, so they say. Number 9, a samurai with no master, that is a Ronin. And number 10, Egyptian hieroglyphics, ancient Greek and Demotic, if you will, is on the Rosetta Stone. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the TV round now that we got that out of the way. Number 1, the character Christmas Snow was on Three's Company. That's Chrissy. Number 2, the Chris Rock Show. That was Everybody Hates Chris. Number 3, Tony Danza's character was a former baseball player on Who's the Boss. Number 4, the last cigarette commercial aired on American TV in the 1970s. I believe it might have been 79, too, like the very end of the decade. Number 8, Creed Bratton was played by Creed Bratton. Number 6, Tim Taylor hosted Tool Time. Number 7, HBO stands for Home Box Office. Number 8, Steven Hillenburg created SpongeBob SquarePants. Number 9, Excuse me again, y'all. Still getting over it here. That Mark Wahlberg show starring Jeremy Piven, that was Entourage. At number 10, Michelle Williams played Jen Lindley on Dawson's Creek. There you have it. Man, it's a good thing we're at the end here. I'm having a hard time. All right. Let's go to the new movie taglines. If there's a good force out there, there is also is there also an evil one? That is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Number 2, Power This Big Can't Be Contained. That's New Mutants. That's the movie that pretty much ended the Fox, not pretty much, that ended the Fox X-Men franchise until they decided to do it right with the whole Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine movie that, gave it an actual proper send-off. Number 3, their new breed of gangster, the new Public Enemy. That's New Jack City. Number 4, Kiss Last Year Goodbye, New Year's Eve. Remember there was like a period of time where Hollywood was obsessed with making holiday-specific movies. They did New Year's Eve, and they did Valentine's Day, and I think they did Mother's Day, too. All, like, within a year or two of each other. Number 5, Not Everyone Who Runs a City is Elected. That is King of New York. Number 6, Here They Grow Again. That's Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Number 7, She's an Executive on the Move. That is for New in Town. Number 8, America Was Born in the Streets. That is Gangs of New York. Number 9, Llama Llama Ding Dong is The Emperor's New Groove. And number 10, Yikes, I Did It Again is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. It's funny, I know y'all can hear me wheezing into the microphone here. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and take a look at the food answers. Number 1, of course, prosciutto is derived from the meat of a pig because it's delicious. Number 2, the popular soft drink created in a Waco, Texas drugstore was Dr. Pepper. Number 3, the 2 off-beef patties, etc., etc. Of course, that's a Big Mac. Number 4, raclette is a mild cheese that comes from Switzerland. Number 5, Buffalo, New York bar that claims to have invented the buffalo wings is called the Anchor Bar. Number 6, a pepita is a pumpkin seed. Number 7, the Italian word for slipper, that bread we're looking for there, was ciabatta. Number 8, sugar and almond meals used to make marzipan. Number 9, Hassenpfeffer is a stew made from the meat of a rabbit. And of course, number 10, seeds on the outside are a strawberry. Take a look there. I feel like I'm kind of getting my composure again here as we close this thing out. All right, we have one round left to give you all the answers to, and that, of course, was just the image round that we gave you here. So, of course, like we like to do, I'll just give you all of them here. And actually, you know what? I'll just make them big on screen again for you here. Number 1 was About a Boy. Number 2 was The OC. This guy right here is, I forget his name, but he ended up going on to play Commissioner Gordon in Gotham. Then you had Rent for number 3. Number 4, Sex and the City. Number 5 was About Time. 6 was Friends. 7 was Boogie Nights. 8 was High School Musical. 9 was 30 Rock. And 10 was Forrest Gump, of course. The ones I thought would be tricky would be the Boogie Nights one, probably. I think I kind of tried to trick y'all a little bit on the answer sheet there with some, 70s-ish type movies that this could have been. Friends would have been easy, right? I tried to maybe trip you up a little bit on this one here on the answer sheet there with And Just Like That being an option, but I don't think it was that obvious. And then this one, it might have been a little more difficult to make out what was going on in the scene here for 30 Rock. But, if you know 30 Rock, you probably knew it, probably knew what you were doing there all along, I hope, I would imagine. So anyway, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me here, and thanks for checking out the show. It's really cool that we can hang out and do this every week. Thank you for checking it out on YouTube. Again, y'all, we are trying to get to 50 followers on Twitch. So if you haven't hit follow already, please be sure to do so. If you're watching on YouTube, just go over to Twitch and throw me a follow there so that we can, like I said, get this thing a little slick, a little more, just kind of like cool, functional, as you will. But regardless, I'm going to make it work however I can make it work until we get to that point. Don't you worry, y'all. I am not running out of steam just yet. Now I'll have some news about in-person games returning as well. But even when they do return, I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be doing this because there's a lot of folks who can't make it out every week to the in-person game, so they've moved away or something like that, and they want a little taste of what was going on. So I will continue doing this as well. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope everybody has a good night. Again, be sure to let me know down in the comments or here in the chat what kind of theme games you want to see me do, or just DM them to me, or comment or whatever on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, etc., so that I can know what y'all want to see as far as that goes. I'm looking to do one probably towards the end of January, if not the last week of January. So you got time to think about it if you want to think about it. But either way, y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all back here next week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central. See y'all then. Bye.